I've watched a few yellow themed loadout videos and most of them were not really that good. Most people don't even have a themed loadout and they just pick the most expensive skins. And in my opinion, that's not the way to go. I'll share my current loadout and the reasoning why I picked certain skins. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. On CT side, I have the M9 Fade, which is nearly a full fade. It's a 99.7%, I believe, and 99.8 with 0.15 field tested Omega gloves. On T side, I have a flawless Karambit Tiger tooth with 0.15 big game gloves. Then we get to the pistols. This is a USP Orion Factory New with 4x fnatic Atlanta holos. On T side, I have a Glock Reactor with 4x fnatic Atlanta holos as well. Alright, so this is one of the few exceptions where I didn't have a fnatic craft, since there's no good yellow PT50 out there, so applying 4 fanatics would be a waste. Of course, I have a 4x fnatic Max 7. There are in total 8 Factory New conspiracies out there with fanatics applied to them. I went with a conspiracy instead of a blaze, since this one is much more affordable. This is the only minimal wear monkey business with 3x fnatic applied to it. Personally, I don't really care too much of a stat track, but it's still a nice collection piece. This is a 1 of 7 Factory New Tech 9s out there with 4x fnatic applied to it, and on top of that, this is the lowest float one too. It's a 0004, which is pretty good. This is a 1 of 3 PP-Bizon out there with 3x fnatic applied to it. Unfortunately, this is the worst condition one, but I still really like the looks of it. And of course, the gun that everybody uses, the UMP, is also the lowest float one out there with 4x fnatic. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good looking gun. This is a 1 of 2 P90 Asimov with 3x fnatic applied to it, and there are only 4 P90s in total with 3x or more applied to it. So yeah, it's quite a rare gun. This is a 1 of 1 Famas Commemoration with 1 applied to it. Somehow nobody else thought of this idea and nobody applied any of them. So yeah, it's quite a rare craft as well. This is a 1 of 1 SG Triarch with 4x fnatic Atlanta holo. And in total there's only 4 SGs with 3x or more out there. This is the Galil Chatterbox. It's 1 of 2 and it took me a few months to get my hands on this one. It's extremely rare since there's only 3 Galils in total. And of course, in a yellow loadout you need to have a gold Arabasque. This is 1 of 8 and it's quite a recent skin too, so you don't find this one too easily. This is the M4A4 Daybreak, and there's only 4 of them out there, but most of them are pattern based. I decided to go and pick one pattern myself and apply these 4 to it since nobody else was selling these. I truly believe that this is probably one of the better patterns out there since the sun is right in the middle and some of the other guns don't have that, so I'm really happy with this one. Of course, a golden coil can't miss from a yellow loadout, so I had to craft this one myself, and of course I picked a non-stat track since the stat track counter actually ruins a sticker. There's only 5 of these in Factory New, so it's also quite a rare craft. Of course, now we have the crown jewel of my collection is the AWP Dragon Lore 0.15 float, and this is 1 fnatic on the scope. I personally prefer this than 4x since it doesn't ruin the artwork. Now we get the honorable mentions. I still have some skins laying around that I personally just collected for the reason that they have Atlantas on it. This Revolver Fade, for example, has 5 stickers on it, and most guns only have 4. The fun thing about this gun is that the 100 Thieves is on the other side of the gun, so you have to shoot 5 times before you can even see it, and that sticker is about $150. And then we have this beautiful safari mesh, and in my opinion it's fantastic to have a really shitty skin with some really expensive stickers on it. And this is a 1 of 1 in Factory New as well, so I just had to have it. This is a 1 of 5 Empress, and I just really like the looks of this one. Somehow this is the only nitro with 4x applied to it, and I don't know how, since the nitro is one of the oldest skins out there, and in my opinion this looks fantastic. As you may have noticed, I'm still missing the Mac 10 and MP9. I will still go after these skins, but I think I have to craft them myself since there's no good Mac 10 and MP9 out there, in my opinion. And I don't want to go for a generic, let's say Mac 10 Mr. Beast. And all the other skins, it took me around 2 years to get. So yeah, there's a lot of time that went into this, and I hope you appreciate it as well. I only crafted the Daybreak, Golden Coil, and the Dragon Lore myself since those were just too hard to get and nobody else was selling these. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!